Every year, the event known as the Cable Show highlights the latest advancements in cable TV. Reflecting the radical evolution of the industry and its digital focus, the show has been reimagined and renamed. Now, the Internet and Television Expo. With us today, consumer technology expert Sarah Evans. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
So what's the single biggest trend coming out of the show that you noticed?
I'm so glad you asked that, because what I've seen everywhere is TV everywhere, and that's the ability to watch what you want to watch, when you want to watch it on any device. And it's all the cable service providers that are offering this, so I can take my iPad and watch what I want. I'm not locked into my television screen, and it may seem like something, doesn't seem like a huge technology update, but it really is, because what's happened is consumers said we wanted it, and cable companies were able to keep up with that and provide us tools to do so.
And I think about my husband even. I left this morning, he was sitting in our home office. The TV wasn't on, but his iPad was, and that's where he was watching his show. So what you're saying, I get it, because that's the way we live. But a lot of people are talking about cutting the cord. Would you explain the advantages of maintaining that cable subscription then?
I am a proud cable customer, and one of the things that I've learned at the show, there's this rebranding, because cable companies aren't just cable companies. They're broadband service providers. They have smart home. They help us run our smart homes. So being a customer means not only you might have all of those other things, but you get access to things like TV everywhere, or 300,000 additional cable Wi-Fi hotspots, 44,000 hours of on-demand content. You can't get that kind of quality content anywhere else. And I also love, I'm a Cox Communications customer, and I am a Contour customer, which means I have up to 8 different profiles I can customize in my household. I can take my content on my tablet and watch it wherever I want. And I can get personalized recommendations, so I don't sit and spend my entire night looking for that next show to watch and let it be recommended to me. You
mentioned smart homes. How smart are we getting here, and how far down the road will we be before we see some of this stuff in most of our homes?
Well, the good or bad news is that most of this stuff is already to market and available. In fact, coming to the show 3-4 years ago, I learned about a lot of these things in theory, and now they're actually happening. So I have Cox Home Life. I've got cameras in key places in my home that I can access. I've got home security systems. In fact, each of my entrances in my home has a different sound that goes off when the door is opened. And as a mom of a toddler, my son learned how to open doors, and he let himself and the dog out one day. I heard the sound, I knew which door it was. I was able to run there and grab both of them and get them out. And it might not seem like a huge technological advancement, but it was something that was potentially life-saving, or at least scary.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's a matter of application, right? So some of these advancements, like the idea is really cool, but then let's get real about it. And how do we use it day to day? What does it really mean in my life? Because I'm not, my last name is not Jetson. So like what does it mean to us in Omaha in the real world? When you go to this show, we were just looking at a video of it, it seems like it could be overwhelming. How do you process some of the stuff when you're walking through and you see it to really absorb it?
One of the things personally I've done, I go to the morning keynotes and presentations, I stop in a few panels, but more than that, I just stop and talk to people. I want to know, and it's not just people that are manning the booths, but actual attendees. And then I rely on social media too. I've been meerkatting a lot of what we're doing to talk to consumers and find out what questions they have, so I can help be a voice at times. So I just want to figure out what the entire implication of everything is. And I have enjoyed learning and seeing gigabit internet speeds, like with Cox Communications and smart homes and TV everywhere. There's so much.
Yeah, there's so much. We're out of time here, Sarah. Give us one website and then we'll let you go.
You can go to Cox.com. You can follow the show hashtag at INTX 2015.
INTX, like the new name. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right. And still ahead, another industry where technology is turning heads. See some of the cool features that could be in your next car when we come back.